My name is Maria Pecoraro McCorkle, and I'm honored this year to be your liaison to the Young Lawyers Division Board of Governors. I'll put a little logo together, and I have it up here in my Zoom as well to show what our focus is this year with the YLD. So you already know who the YLD is, and if you don't, we're awesome. We represent 28,000 young lawyers in Florida. So that's 28,000 new recruits for sections and divisions. This year's very exciting for us under the leadership of President Iris Elijah and President-elect Anisha Patel. Briefly, what the YLD does is that we are kind of the front lines for young lawyers as they enter the profession. We're responsible for assisting and encouraging young lawyers in all respects, elite courses, networking opportunities, leadership opportunities, and more. We like to say that we are the future of the Florida bar, and as you can see, we have a variety of initiatives for young lawyers, such as the YLD is Me for inclusivity as young lawyers. We have a social media pocket guide because young lawyers today have a very different mindset on social media and what goes on the internet compared to those of us who may remember the MySpace top 8. So these are some of the things that the YLD does, and this is who we are. And more than ever, young lawyers need to know about the opportunities for leadership in the Florida bar, and that's where we can come together for it. So I'm your liaison. Part of it is because I love being in sections. So as you can see, I'm a member of several sections. I've been in sections since the day that I was able to fill out that bar dues application. I signed up for the 3 free sections and then several more after that. I'm very excited. I serve on leadership for administrative law. If you get the bulletin, I'm the editor-in-chief for that. I write my little article at the end for it. For government lawyer, I do the voice, and this year I'm honored to serve with Chair Miller as secretary on the executive council. And so I understand the importance of having sections, but I also understand the challenges in terms of having engagement with your publications, making sure you're getting likes, making sure when it comes time to try a new initiative, or when it's time to start working on the composition of an executive council, how to recruit those new members, how to show them this is a great use of your time. This is where you can invest in your particular subject area and get to know some really great people in your practice area as well. I also see this from the perspective of being a voluntary bar leader and from the voluntary bar liaison committee membership, of which I'm very proud to be on. It's one of those things that time is money, and figuring out the best ways to tell young lawyers and all lawyers your time is well spent when you are in the bar sections. I understand that, and I'm very excited to work with everyone on it. So our goal as the YLD is going to be increasing young lawyer connection and involvement from the day that they first fill out that form up until their time is completed with the YLD, for them to say the Young Lawyers Division and the council and the sections are really what launched me into my career with the Florida Bar. This includes delivery of better CLEs. We want to increase our community service, as was noted earlier. We may not have the best public perception, but showing people that we are more than just being in courtrooms and drafting various things, we can change the public's perception. We also want to promote section membership and programming. There is that cross-pollination, if you will, with CLEs, for example. When young lawyers come in and they say, I am now in the probate area, or I'm going into land use, or I'm going to be a local government attorney, being able to say, yes, we can support you as a young lawyer, and we can also connect with those sections, such as CLUS, such as city, county, and local government, to say this is that natural connection, that synergy, if you will. That's what our goal is. So really, it's educate, advocate, connect, and serve. So then, how can we help? Or more specifically, this is how I would like to help you. If you're familiar with the Jerry Maguire loan, help me help you. This is how I'd like to help you. First, let's connect. Let's schedule that really brief phone call to discuss what your section's focus and priorities are this year. Are you looking at increasing your publications? Are you looking at working on retention of young lawyers or creating young lawyer specific programming? Let's collaborate. What events do you have coming up that would be a natural fit for the YLD to assist and partner on for it? If you have COEs, for example, we can see where we can work with you on that. If you have networking events, community service, more, let's see how we can collaborate on those events. I'd like to give two great examples. The International Law section had a very productive conversation. Looking forward to that joint event. We have a great working with the administrative law section, as you can see. We actually have been able to share their amazing back to school drives that they put together. And for example, on information important to government lawyers, the lower part right there is something that I wrote on behalf of the YLD for The Voice, talking to government attorneys about the public service loan forgiveness update that went out several months ago. The Florida Bar YLD is actually doing another student loan update next week. So if you have young lawyers in your sections who are asking about the student loans, that's an opportunity for the YLD to help provide that information. Finally, let's create. Do you have publications? I'm the editor-in-chief for 2 publications. I understand that sometimes it's one of those trying to consistently get material to fill it, trying to get the post. It can be hard, though I will tell you the secret I found is ask for pet photos. Pet photos, people love to give those. I'm happy to work with you to create section-specific content for your young lawyers. We have a great social media team. Let's utilize that. Let's capitalize on your social media and our social media to get that information out and create that social media buzz. And that's it. I appreciate your time. Now more than ever, we need to unite between the young lawyers and the Council of Sections and our divisions to ensure the young lawyers and our law students, who will soon be young lawyers, that they recognize again the value of bar involvement and bar leadership. I'm available at your leisure. Please feel free to contact me today. I'll drop my contact information into the chat. I do love memes. If you've ever seen any of my CLEs that I teach on the legislature, I'm a meme gal. I would love to be able to help. Everybody, every council or every section should have received, if you're the chair or immediate pastor, you should have received an email from MVP McCorkle this past week with an introductory letter that kind of covers what I just discussed and an opportunity to connect. If you did not get that letter, please let me know. I have had some mailer demons or daemons bounce back, but if you haven't, I will follow up immediately. I am very fortunate that I have a schedule that allows me to be very available to make those phone calls and connections. And on behalf of the YLD Board of Governors, thank you for your time and thank you for your service. Let's make it better tomorrow today. Thank you.